I feel way better today. How's it hanging, everyone? Finally a death battle I actually have stakes in, so I'm happy I can finally react to this again. Well, as they always say, let the show must go on, or something like that, something along those lines. Kai versus Tahu is pretty cool. I'm just now realizing I spelt his name wrong. I am not that big of a Bionicle fan, but I'm a huge Ninjago fan. I think this will be a really fun death battle because it's the first one using stop motion animation for the battle. That's freaking cool as crap. Can't wait till I watch it live. Oh, and disclaimer, I will be stopping, I will be pausing, you cannot stop me. I'm using it as transformative stuff, please don't sue me. Oh shoot, wrong thing. Alright, let's go live to me. Alright, so who will I think I win? I think it's Kai just because he's really strong and he has more like stuff behind him, behind Bionicle. Like Bionicle I know has a long confusing lore, but Kai has like a couple thousand episodes, and like if you even want to go into the comics, he does some crazy stuff that's like multiversal. So what is this guy supposed to do? Die? It's a stomp, but hey, I think the battle will actually look really cool. That's kind of the reason why I'm here. I think the battle will be really, really cool. I do wish we have Death Battle's been doing less stomp matches and more what do you want to call it? Fair matchups, like say like Joker versus Giorno was really a really debated one, so I really hope we have more stuff like that are really debatable, so I can like have a better like argument than just Kai stomps because overpowered. Like do a remake of Vegeta versus Thor because they screwed it up last time. I still think it's debatable. I've been starting to read Thor comics, and I still think it's debatable. If you can call me wrong. I haven't read everything about Thor yet, so you can call me in the comments saying like, oh, you're wrong because of this, this, and this. I'm like, oh, okay. I just haven't read it yet, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm willing to call out that I'm maybe wrong. But for what I've read, I think it's debatable. If you're anyone wondering, I am reading, what is it called? Immortal Thor? Yeah. That's pretty good. It's better than Iron Man, not gonna lie. I've been reading Iron Man comics. His is pretty 50-50. I'm kind of disappointed. For someone with such a unique concept, he's really 50-50. At least got like this really cool display I made out of Legos with Iron Man. But I do appreciate Iron Man. I really like his character. I just wish people wrote him correctly. Anyway, I've been watching Ninjago for a long time, so it's gonna be really awesome. Yeah, let's just have a Sprite and let's do it. I am happy that they stop motion animated it instead of like everything else, like it being animated like 3D. I think this is a more of a justice to like a Lego matchup. Oh, where's the sound? The sound go? Oh, it's muted. Why did I mute it?
Kai versus Tahu.
Who wins in an all-out brawl between Ninjago and Bionicle? He's wears an eye boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The year was 1998, when LEGO introduced us to the world of the Ninja.
Who could forget such classics as Ninpo Big Bat and Ninja Surprise? And the surprise is death!
The near death of the LEGO company, in fact. But then, out of the shadows, a decade later, the Ninja returned, remade, rebuilt.
Ninjago!
The story of Ninjago.
Oh, there's something really cool I want to show you guys. So, Ninjago's original designs were not going to be, this design.
Remade, rebuilt.
Ninjago!
This design. It wasn't originally going to be this design. I might have to show you this, so... They had a different design altogether. Not that. They had like they had kanji symbols in their front at the front. I don't know if it was Japanese or Chinese, but they had. I remember reading a book. Right, I remember reading a book where they would have like they showed their beta designs. I don't know where they are. Is there really no photo? Like, it's in this old book that showed the original like ideas of Ninjago. It's from like maybe like 2011. Yeah, this one, the official guide. This official guide showed so many beta designs. Like this, like we don't see, like this is so interesting. This showed the original idea of Ninjago. Like there's so many stuff that wasn't in the original show and original ideas that were never implemented. I would highly recommend you read this book if you're a fan of Ninjago. This shows the beta designs. I always call it the beta designs and the beta like stuff. Like we got this in the end, but there's other stuff that's in this book that shows like beta designs and like other stuff that just straight up weren't shown. I would highly recommend it.
The story of Ninjago starts in the village of Ignacia. Kai was a simple blacksmith trying to get by with his sister, Nia. Not that he had the patience for his line of work.
Kai's fiery streak couldn't be matched. It happens when your parents mysteriously vanish.
And that streak continued when some skeleton men kidnapped his sister, and Kai learned that within him lay the power of fire.
Thanks to the guidance of Master Wu, he ditched the hammer and anvil and did what any good brother would do. Become a ninja!
And after some intense
Name Kai, age around 20 years old. Yeah. He starts off like 17 and he's now like 20-ish. AKA the Red Shogun, trained by Master Wu and Egalt. Thalassophobic, fear of water. Fear of Christmas. I didn't know that was a thing. Like video games, craggling mud. Skylar, yeah, that's true. Skits next to Champelron on the okay, you want to call it this Fortnite appearance? Sure.
The special technique of spin jitsu.
Look at him go! He's like a living Beyblade!
Well, it's actually a precise use of perfect balance to deliver dozens of focused strikes in rapid.
Yeah, Tornado Ninja, got it. He can fly, pull in foes, and summon his elemental power all around. And you know what that is. Fire!
Yes. Kai.
Power, fire, creation and manipulation, heat and fire, heat resistance, repelled flight, flame barriers, true potential, Tornado. Okay, Spinjitzu Tornado Creation. You need 4 Spinjitzu Masters to do that. You can't just pull it off instantly. Spinjitzu Burst, yes. Irjitsu, yes. Rising Form, Dragon Form. Yeah, that's all true. Besides Tornado Creation, no, that shouldn't really be on there. That has 4 requirements.
Can throw fireballs, resist extreme heat, form protective barriers of flame, and even conjure a fiery rising dragon. Basically shifting his Spinjitzu into a more powerful draconic form.
So Kai teamed up with Master Wu's other students, Jay, Cole, and Zane, to make a team of teenage ninjas. The Lego kind, not the turtle kind.
On a mission to gather the 4 golden weapons and defeat the evil Lord Garmadon.
He's the one who kidnapped Kai's sis. But hey, I've seen the Lego movie. This should be
yeah,
easy.
that's wrong.
He's a Lego mini guy. If he gets cut up, he just
they
pop
could
back
straight up
together.
die.
Nope.
Ninjago treats their characters like actual people, not Lego pieces.
They use Lego
Except for in the
characters
movie,
as like the
that's part
form of
the Lego
storytelling.
movie continuity, not Ninjago itself.
Oh, so Kai can take a hit, but he's not putting himself back together like everything is awesome. Huh.
Which makes his quest all the more perilous. Long ago, the golden weapons were forged by the first Spinjitzu master to create the continent of Ninjago. Kai eventually gained the Golden Sword of Fire, through which he can channel his elemental power. Fire.
So much so that if Kai is surrounded by a bunch of fire, he can use it all for a mega-sized Spinjitzu burst.
Unfortunately, Kai wasn't the easiest teammate to work with. Eager
Yeah.
to rescue Nia, he went it alone, until he was tricked into helping Garmadon escape imprisonment. Whoops.
Yeah, bummer. But it wasn't all bad. They got all the golden weapons. And with his sister rescued, Kai vowed to become a real elemental master and prove he wasn't just hot air.
So he got to training, when he wasn't slacking off and playing video games. Befitting a ninja and a pro gamer, Kai is a master of stealth, can climb any surface, and is incredibly fast.
He's dodged lightning and is even a match with Jay, who can outrun his own elemental dragon.
Which, according to the Ninjago Visual Dictionary, can apparently fly at light speed. Yes, this is an official book.
If that wasn't enough, other ninjas like Cole are so strong they can shake an entire mountain.
So even as a wild child, Kai's team kept him in check across a dozen
1 second, the quality looks kind of bad. That might just be the thing. No, it's at top. Okay, never mind.
seasons of blocky ninja action, where, frankly, nothing was off the table.
Who could forget the virtual world season, the time travel season, the ghost season?
Ghost season's
Really
goated,
anything
dude.
with
I love that one.
Meaning, Kai picked up plenty of
Sword of Fire, Deep Slate Armor, Dragon Hook, Fire Arrow Blade, Fire Elemental Blade, Fire Techno Blade, Prismatic Blade, Reversal Blade, Reveal Blade, Reversal Blade, Wingsuit Vehicles. Okay, let's see if they got anything wrong in the vehicles. Blades. No, I think they got it. Never mind. Okay, that's cool. So, well, the only thing that wouldn't make sense is the Fire Elemental Blade and the Techno Blade. Those two don't really technically count. Because the Techno Blade only works on, like, techno stuff. And I don't think the Tahus are... I don't think Tahu is technology based. So it wouldn't really work. Because I think they're, like, actual, like, people. They just look kind of like robotic. I don't think they're actual robots.
ninja gear. Swords, grappling hooks, shurikens, a motorcycle, a wingsuit for flight, but swords of fire remained his weapons of choice.
Once, when Garmadon combined the golden weapons into a mega weapon, Kai and his bros went to the past to get them back, then pushed themselves to the limit, using the golden weapons to overload the mega weapon with so much energy, it exploded into a star.
While this did destroy the golden weapons, creating enough energy to ignite a star is absurd. For a mass to become a star, it must first cross a critical temperature threshold of approximately 4 million degrees Celsius.
And over time,
I can't believe Techno Blade made an appearance in the hit Ninjago TV show. Wow. Haha, funny. But, I don't think that really counts, in my opinion. I know this is nerfing my boy, but that's only, like, a quarter of that power. But that's still a lot. That's like a couple million degrees
Kai's
Celsius.
fire got so strong, he could melt down those same golden weapons.
But
That
no
is
matter
true.
how powerful he became,
He's so-
Kai's hot-headedness kept
He
getting
could
in his
melt
own
down the
way.
golden weapons if he truly wanted to.
Who's his main character energy? He was sure to get the title of Green Ranger, Green Ninja.
No,
the
no,
one destined
us
to
Kai
be the
fans
leader
do
of the
not
team
like
and
that.
Take down Garmadon once and for all, right?
No. Kai was chosen by Master Wu, but that didn't mean he was the chosen one. That honor belonged to the up-and-comer Lloyd, who happened to be Garmadon's son and Wu's nephew.
Typical Nepo, baby. But even if Kai wasn't the chosen one, he still had a big role to play in protecting Lloyd.
In a surprising act of humility, Kai chose to guide Lloyd until he could defeat Garmadon. And the threats just got wilder from there.
But
Oh,
he
yeah.
always rose to the challenge. Kai's defeated Karloff, the Master of Metal, and trained Wildfire, the Master of Heat.
With his teammates, he took down the great...
Stabilized the Volcano, dodged Jay's lightning, survived atmospheric re-entry, helped destroy the Overlord. His fire reforged the golden weapons, helped destroy the mega weapon. From Lord of Oz, Warhammer, defeated... Yeah. Yep, that's all true. I don't really think Ash and Karloff is that big, though. Like, he's be defeated more.
Devour, a snake goddess that could consume the continent, and Nauticon, a djinn that could lift half of Ninjago's landmass into the sky.
And when these crystal weirdos had him on the ropes, Kai did a jump up, kick back, whip
Whip around and
spin
spin,
to
now
achieve his
jump
ultimate
back, do
power,
it again.
the Dragon form.
With this, Kai gets a huge boost in power, can fight on par with demonic Onis, and can even harm the Overlord, the source of all evil in the world, who was as strong as the first Spinjitzu Master. Remember? The creator of Ninjago itself.
Then, by uniting with his pals, they summoned a giant golden dragon that obliterated the Overlord. Sayonara, sucker! That's the power of found family. And
Hell yeah.
money!
Kai's journey took him far and wide, where he beat the odds time and time again. Because, hothead chosen one or not, within Kai was the fire
Yeah!
of a ninja.
Hell yeah. They got a couple things wrong,
The
but yeah,
upcoming battle
that's
is
a
the
cool
first ever
one.
stop-motion death battle, animated by Apartment Team, the creators of Rough Danger Dogs. They've got a ton of awesome stop-motion animations on their channel, like this, or this, or this. Make sure to subscribe to Apartment Team's YouTube channel for more awesome animations.
It was the year 2000, and the Lego company was in shambles.
Oh,
Strapped
yeah.
with debt
Bionicle
and risking
helped them
closure,
come
they
back.
needed a brand new idea to turn things around.
They needed something epic. Something that was Lego, but for big kids. Big kids who loved lore. Enter Bionicle.
They also had like two others. They had Lego Scala and Lego Galador. Both of them failed so hard. And then Bionicle came in and saved the company. And then it slowly went down before Lego created like other stuff that helped them, like Ninjago City, and the new castle theme, and Power Miners, and Space Police, Mars Mission, all that fun stuff that kind of helped save the company. But Bionicle was the first domino that fell that into place. So put respect on Bionicle's
All
name, everyone.
begins on the island of Matanui, when 6 mysterious canisters arrived at the homeland of the biomechanical Matorans.
They are mechanical.
With help from a weird stone. and
That's
little
not
guy
good if he
Killua.
has the techno
Out
plates
popped
then.
6 very
They're
marketable
biomechanical,
warriors.
so it
The
probably won't fully
Toa.
count.
They were Kopaka, Gali, Pahatu, Lua, Unua, and their self-proclaimed leader, Tahu.
But what were the Toa? Tahu had no freaking idea. He and the others had no memory of what, who, why, where, all that important stuff. Nothing. Head empty.
But even as an amnesiac hothead, Tahu still wanted to protect the Matorans from a threat lurking behind the scenes.
Lego Sauron! No, wait, not literally. I mean this creepy guy, Makuta, who just loves slaughtering the Matorans with his army of monsters.
Thus, the Toa Mata battled all manner of beasts with their elemental powers. And as the Toa of Fire, you can guess what Tahu was bringing.
Guns! Oh, fire. Yeah, okay. Even early on, Tahu could shoot fire, set his sword ablaze, melt thousands of tons of sand into glass, and even stop a volcanic eruption. But even more importantly, he surfs on lava!
Oh, hell
man,
yeah.
That's so cool! I mean, hot.
Tahu's fire is so hot that it can reportedly melt any known substance. Anything. And on the rare occasion that his own fire isn't enough, he can absorb flames from his foes and surroundings. But it would take all his might to face Matanui's trials and gather the Kanohi masks.
Magic masks that give extra powers, and the Toa scooped up a bunch of them. With his mask of shielding, Tahu can make an energy barrier that blocks all kinds of attacks.
Fire creation, manipulation, absorption, adapted armor, fire, sword, magnet swords, lava blast, golden continuity. It's access to all mask powers. So you have shielding, concealment, levitation, mind control, speed, strength, telekinesis, time, and X-rays. Okay, so
There's also masks of telekinesis, super strength, super speed, and X-ray vision. And from his mentor, Vakama, Tahu gained the Mask of Time.
While its power puts a serious strain on the user, it's worth the risk when it can slow targets to a standstill. Plus,
it just slows
these
targets.
masks can be swapped out whenever Tahu wants, thanks to a cyber totem that stores them all.
Which came in handy as the
That
Toa
can
battled
be
monsters
very
across
dangerous for
Mata
Kai,
Like
though.
the Avoka, a beast that could fire lightning, which Tahu had to dodge multiple times.
But even from the start, Tahu was a lone wolf who preferred going solo, even if it meant leaving his Toa brethren in the dark.
Tahu tried to take on some big bads all by himself, and it went even worse than you think. He lost his powers, and he lost all the rest of his team's powers. Awkward.
But Tahu kept pushing forward, accepting his team as his siblings, overcoming his weaknesses, and rebuilding himself. Literally.
By jumping into a pool of liquefied cyber juice to become the Toa Nuva. Now boasting twin magma swords and later some slick adaptive armor, Tahu can fly and use his fire in new supercharged ways.
He can conjure fire cages, create lava pits, and steal the heat from other living beings. So much so that the process freezes them solid. As the Toa Nuva, Tahu and his team are among the strongest generations of Toa. Just as mighty as a much later iteration, the Toa Inika.
Who defeated Umbra, a living beam of light. It was tough, but with some clever thinking and a mirror trap, they used Umbra's own super speed against him.
But perhaps Tahu's most impressive ability is the Forbidden Technique. The move no Toa wants to use, because the absolute annihilation that it causes is unforgivable.
The Nova Blast.
Using all of his elemental energy at once, Tahu can unleash a blast so powerful that it can potentially destroy all of Mata Nui. Not Mata Nui the island, oh no, Mata Nui is also the planet. And not just any planet, but a living celestial being that became a planet.
Oh,
Wow.
boy, here we go.
So
If you think
Cybertron.
stuff like Warhammer and Elder Scrolls have too much lore, you're not ready for Bionicle lore. Don't even get me
Oh,
started.
I've heard
on
of it.
shit.
Bionicle lore is so crazy. I've heard of it. It sounds so cool.
The Ring of Fierce Magma and the betrayal of the League of Six Kingdoms and...
But more than any physical power, Tahu was learning that a good leader isn't just one who leads, but is willing to be led. And so, he faced Mata Nui's final trial, the Mask of Light.
The legendary Toa of Light was destined to defeat Makuta and save Mata Nui. It's obviously gonna be main character Tahu, right? Right?
Of course not. Turns out, the Toa of Light was Takua.
Oh yeah, the little guy who opened the capsules at the very beginning.
The Toa were tasked with guiding this new member, something Tahu found surprising, but ultimately accepted for the good of the group.
Good thing too, because they needed to be a solid team when they finally learned their true purpose. The whole reason they were built in the first place. Waking up God.
Long ago, the great spirit Mata Nui charted the depths of space, until the Makuta Pterodax poisoned Mata Nui like a cancer. Tahu and the Toa were meant to act like white blood cells, protecting the heart of Mata Nui and, should he fall, resurrect him.
Yeah, Makuta Matata's whole plan was to amass an army, hijack Robo-Planet Mata Nui, and rule the universe. And he actually pulled it off.
But Tahu and his team were ready to fight back, with every generation of Toa joining together to reawaken Mata Nui.
Then, alongside the Toa of Light, Tahu went on an epic quest for his final toy variant. Upgrade. The Golden Armor. Screw you, Takua. He's getting a gold...
Designed by the great beings for Tahu boosts all physical abilities swept all at once. Ooh, okay, didn't know that.
Ask anyway.
This armor not only increases Tahu's own power by several hundred magnitudes, but also absorbs the powers of those it defeats for Tahu to use.
I'll be honest,
Just
I'm not
in time
seeing
for all the Toa to come
enough.
together for the final battle of good versus evil. Matanui
Is that
versus
really it?
Makuta Pterodactyl.
Because it's just
Giant
boosting all your
planet mech
stats. It
versus
feels like at most it would be
giant
like
Oh, man,
destroying
that's
multiple
awesome.
With
planets.
his new armor, Tahu annihilated Makuta's forces, destroying the slug-like Krata and taking their powers, like heat vision, quick healing, teleportation, improved accuracy, and disintegration.
And giving Matanui the chance to strike down Makuta for good. Lego God was pretty spent though, but before he took a well-deserved nap, he
Okay.
trusted his final message and the new world to Tahu. I guess he really is the main character.
Tahu led the way for the Toa, Matorans, and all the other peoples to create a new world. One for all Toa to see, shoulder to shoulder, united in duty and bound in destiny. For that is the way of the Bionicle.
The battle's about to start, and this time it's sponsored by us.
And how does that work?
Just find oil. I think they're called Chad and Ben. They're...
Boomstick, what did you do?
What?
You're not supposed to break the...
Listen, we don't have much time right now.
I hate you. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a stop-motion death battle!
Interesting. I do wonder who will win this. I'm pretty sure it's still Kai though. I won't be mad if Toa wins though. Yo, that's just fire.
Man, the merge brought some weird ones. Let's see what you can do. Get off this island, pal, or you'll be nothing but hot ash. Spin Jitsu! I will not break! Another master of fire, huh? Why is it always me?
Oh my goodness. I saw a flash where his like eyes popped out. That was funny.
Ninjago!
Oh, that's cool.
Surf's up!
Oh, that's so cool.
With jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin, that's the way of the ninja!
United in duty. Bound in destiny. This is the way of the Bionicle!
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that was so cool.
Now or never. Adenui, forgive me. First time for everything. Full power, Ninjago!
Oh, I think I called it.
Guess I was too hot for him.
Damn. Oh, respect, respect. Put some glasses on him.
KO!
Okay,
No,
that
wait,
was awesome.
That figure was banned!
This match was not an easy call. Let's build this set by examining their speed, arsenal, and power.
First up, speed. With all that fire spinning around, staying one step ahead was super important. Tahu could dodge Avoca's lightning, but Kai and the rest of the OG ninjas are as quick as dragons that move at light speed.
Meanwhile, the Toa Inika could not keep up with Umbra, a light speed entity. And the Inika are similar in stats to the Toa Nuva.
Tahu definitely got a leg up with that golden armor, but Kai's got way more speed amps, like Rising Dragon, Air Jitsu, and the Dragon Form. Speed goes to Kai.
However, while Kai was running circles around Tahu,
The Mega Mecha launched into space faster than light, and the phoenixes from Legend of Chima flew to the sun. Those exceed Tahu's speed, even he's highball skilled to Umbra, who are more numerous laser reflection. Okay.
the Toa's arsenal had plenty of counters.
Kai's packing flaming swords, wingsuits, supercars, motorcycles, even a mech or two. All cool stuff, but Tahu can stop time.
Exactly. With all the Konohi masks plus the Krata powers, the Toa of Fire had plenty of abilities Kai did not have a direct answer for. In theory, the Mask of Time alone could nullify Kai's speed advantage.
Yeah, too bad it hurts real bad to use. Like, really, really bad. Just one use almost took out Vakama. There's a reason why the Toa don't whip this out every time there's a new monster of the week.
So Tahu could not reliably depend on the Mask of Time for a win without serious risk of a self-KO. But he has dozens of other unique powers. The masks of shielding, speed, and strength help him keep up with Kai. Add in golden armor powers like heat vision, quick healing, and improved accuracy, and Tahu has the wider arsenal. A lucky shot with disintegration could be enough to tip the scale.
If Kai didn't dodge with his way better speed. So this all comes down to power. Fire power! Tahu's best move is the Nova Blast, which can wipe out a planet. But Kai's power created a freaking star. You know, classic ninja move. The Ninja Star!
Well, a star was made, that's been confirmed multiple times, but it was a team effort utilizing all the golden weapons. Kai is clearly not blasting people with the power of a star on a regular basis, but neither is Tahu with the Nova Blast, a move we technically have never actually seen reach planetary levels of destruction, only heard about.
And the Toa usually battle monsters that can break mountains, like the Borok, while Kai and Co fight foes who tear apart the entire continent of Ninjago. It's not like Tahu was throwing hands with Super Mecha Makuta. That was Manui's job. Still, the Star and Nova Blasts are their absolute peaks.
A star's gravitational binding energy far exceeds that of a planet's. Even dividing it between the four weapons vastly exceeds any of Tahu's
that's what I was thinking. Like, even if you like quarter it, because it's one of each, if you quarter it, it's still like more powerful.
And hey, Kai's still the one who lit the fire! His own flame.
Kai's heat-resistant skills to wildfire, who could survive the sun's heat, as did with Ninjago Rider.
can melt the golden weapons, and
So
even
he
this
could just
official
take it
guidebook
then.
confirms they've
Wow.
got the combined power of a star. That's right, Ninjago's got that epic lore too.
Furthermore, Tahu's fire can reportedly melt any known substance. Giving benefit of the doubt and taking this literally, the material with the highest known melting point in the universe is tantalum hafnium carbide, an extremely rare compound that NASA likes to test rockets with because it doesn't melt until around 4,000 degrees Celsius. Extremely impressive.
Yeah, but when you're talking stars, melting point kinda goes out the window.
Indeed, initiating stellar fusion requires temperatures in excess of 4 million degrees. Far higher than anything Tahu has generated or survived. Certainly capable of overwhelming him, even with all his defenses.
So, the Red Ninja is bringing in a whole lot more firepower.
While it's possible Tahu's wider arsenal could land a victory, Kai's
That's
significant
fire.
advantages
Yeah,
in
that
speed
was a really
and
fun
power
death
means
battle.
he wins this more often
It's
than
kind of
not.
like cut
Kai
and
took
dry,
fire to a
star
whole new
over
level,
planet,
and Tahu
but yeah,
just had to let go.
The winner is the Red Ninja, Kai.
that was awesome.
Next time
What's the
on
next
Death
one?
Battle.
Shadow, is it Shadow versus Mewtwo? Oh damn.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
I probably won't cover that one, sadly, but hey, if you like it, you like it. Me, I'm not that big into Pokemon or Sonic, but hey, I like both of them though, but I won't cover it. I have no stake in it. So, thank you all for coming. It was really fun. Do subscribe to me, do all that fun stuff. I think it was fun. Would recommend reading that art book, though. It's really, really, really good. It's really good. I would highly recommend it if you're a Ninjago guy. Yeah. So, see you guys later. Keep shining like diamonds, as always.
お疲れさんだ